Okay, folks, sit back, relax, get your favorite libration, your favorite snack. That's if you haven't eaten until you can't stand up. But otherwise, sit back and relax. GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast is coming at you right about now. Well, hello, and welcome. Welcome to the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast. It's kind of a special episode. It is Thanksgiving, and we hope you didn't overdo it when it comes to the word gluttony is the way to go, because sometimes when you do Thanksgiving, you do Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
and
most people do.
Yeah. So all the goodies, the house smelling great. I don't know about you, but for me, when it comes to Thanksgiving, if I have to go to one of the family houses to celebrate, I still have to have my Thanksgiving turkey here.
Yeah.
Because I still have to have my after Thanksgiving midnight
sandwiches,
turkey sandwiches. Gotta have them.
Pick off the
turkey. Whatever works. Yeah. So we hope you had your favorite
after
stuff
the nap.
After the nap, because there's way too much trypto whatever it is, tryptophan. So yeah, good stuff. All right. So today we are having our holiday wish list 2016, and it's so this is going to be a shortened show. We're going to go through. We had, starting about a month and a half ago, we had people send in up to 5 different items that they wanted for their holiday wish list. The idea is we hope that you have your significant other with you, because they're watching, so that when you go through this and you go, ooh, they'll get the hint. So that
there's no hinting in this house.
It's like that one. So
there's
that's
page numbers and links.
Don't laugh. Somebody actually did that. They sent in stuff.
I've got
with
a page.
The links. Oh, do you?
Yeah,
oh,
I can show it to you.
All right. Well, we actually have it from all our viewers and listeners in the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast universe. Send them in. We got a ton.
I think I'll email it to my mom.
There you go. That's moms
happens.
Are always the best for that.
Yeah.
I used to. Did you do that when you were a kid? You used to sit there and put stuff on the fridge and have arrows. And, No, didn't do that.
I didn't. My brother, however,
yes,
he'd go through the catalogs and write down page numbers and item numbers.
It's item numbers. Yes, and
you had it going on at Christmas, man.
Got to do what you got to do. All right, so tonight it's from all the geocachers out there. And by the way, I didn't say this in the beginning. It's actually November 24th, 2016, Thanksgiving Day. I like putting the date in there, because when somebody comes back in 1,000 years and they look, what is YouTube? And go, what is geocaching?
They're not going to have computers
they'll
in
know.
1,000 years.
It'll just be implanted. But anyways, it's Thanksgiving Day, November 24th, and we hope you're having a good one. And if not, we still hope you have a great day.
Yeah.
But this is kind of a big day
Go get your turkey sandwich
for Americans and such. So yeah, good stuff. All right, episode 182. Let's just jump right into it and go from there. All our pages are kind of blank because we're jumping right into it. Tonight's episode is brought to you in part by gxproxy.com and gxproxy.eu for our friends in Europe, for caches serious about leaving their mark.
And also by coinsandpins.com, but the best place to get custom coins, geocoins, lapel pins, and patches made. Go through our GeoSnippits links and use the promo code HeadHardHat for a 10% discount. And FYI for our listeners, you can sign up for their newsletter to get notified of when new coins and patches are available for sale. We're also very thankful to all of our sponsors, and if you want to see more of their products, please be sure to go to our GeoSnippits websites and simply click on their logos. Not only do you get great deals, but it helps our program as well.
Absolutely. Let's move on. Yeehaw! Oh, I'm going to have to loosen my belt. Yeehaw! Yep. It is Holiday Wishlist 2016 GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast, episode 182. I can't believe we got that many so far. All right, so like we talked just a few minutes ago, we had everybody send in that wanted to get involved with up to 5 different items for their holiday wish list, and they numbered them 1 through 5. It was really cool. It was very easy. But I thought before we jump right into that, I would bring back a little bit of nostalgia, because way back when I was really heavy in doing my blog, and also with GeoSnippets and the different shows that I did at the time over the years, we would do a wish list for that. Well, I went far back into the Wayback Machine, and I went back all the way to 2009. And in there, I picked the top 10 things, and it's still out there. It's still in my blog, that people wanted.
Or that you wanted?
No, that people wanted.
Okay.
Just like this, but it's 2009 instead of 2016.
Okay.
So 7 years ago. All right.
Number 10 is funny.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the top. We're going to do the top 10 backwards and let you know what they are. Just for perspective of how things have changed. Number 10 was netbook computers. Do you even remember what do you remember what a netbook computer was? There was a craze back around then that you wanted, big computers were too big, laptops were too big, and smartphones were just starting to make their mark.
But they were way, way, way expensive.
Yeah, they were hugely expensive.
Yeah, so nobody could afford them, really.
Right. So they wanted a middle ground. So what they did is they took a MacBook and kind of halved it.
They made a netbook.
It was a teeny tiny laptop, and those were popular back then. So that was number 10. Number 9, friends to go geocaching with.
Everybody needs a friend.
Everybody needs friends to go out geocaching. So that's always a cool one. Number 8, premium memberships to geocaching.com.
People still want that.
Yeah, absolutely. Number 7, a job. Back then, things were pretty rough. I remember I was one of them. So yeah, back then it was really rough, and a lot of people would love to have a job for their holiday wish list. Number 6, this will show you the time.
This is old.
PDAs.
Yeah.
Number 6 were PDAs.
Those had one.
They were. I did too. I had several. I had Springs. I had all the several of the different ones. PDAs were little. They're about calculator size, give or take, or a smartphone size.
The Texas Instrument size.
Yes, and you could actually do things like your emails and small things on the internet. Not too crazy. That's just when paperless geocaching started coming out. So that was huge back then, to have all your listings right in the palm of your hand. Number 5, smartphones. Now back then, you're talking Blackberries.
I loved my Blackberry.
Oh man. And the flip phone.
Now my Blackberry's got 4 legs.
Our cat. One of them. So flip phones were big back then.
Oh, flip phones, yes.
Yeah, things like that. Number 4, GPS units. Yeah, always popular, because back then smartphones were just really starting to make a groove, and it wasn't quite in with geocaching yet. Number 3, cameras. We used to always say how geocaching and photography go hand in hand. They still do. It's just now we take it so for granted. Cameras are built into all our smaller phones. Back then, it was not a thing.
Yep.
So it was an extra feature if you wanted the camera. Number 2, geocache mobiles.
It's a little harder on the cache.
A little harder on the wallet, but people wanted their cache mobiles. I would still love to have a Jeep or something for an extra vehicle, just to say, hey, let's go geocaching, and then we can take the terrain.
Four-wheel drive,
Yeah, just to go to where you need to go. And number 1, time to go geocaching.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
I'd love to have more right about now.
Right. So in our busy schedules, of which we have, wouldn't it be great to have more time? Let's get into that one a little bit later, because we're going to jump now into the holiday wish list for 2016. Now, what I did, we had so many emails come in. It took me about half a day to go through everything, collate everything. So there was a lot in here. So what I did is we're going to go over the top number 1 picks for this next segment, and then we'll kind of go into
4 in red.
No, they're all you'll see. It's actually from there to there.
Okay.
But these are the 4 more popular ones.
Okay.
All right. So our top 4 for per se for 2016 out of the top number one picks that everybody, because they all numbered them very nicely 1 through 5, so it was easy to see. All right, so we'll do it backwards from the fourth most popular thing that people wanted were geocoins, shinies. They wanted their, and a lot of them wanted specific ones.
Well,
everybody's got their favorites.
Yeah.
Number 2, or number 3, I should say, because we're going backwards. Number 3 was, believe it or not, this was incredibly popular, and one of the things that we're giving away in December is a year subscription. Well, not a whole year, or just one. A year subscription, or even just one cash crate from cash-advance.com.
One box.
We are going to give away a cash crate as one of our prizes for December because of this. Let's see. Number 2, geocaching.com annual premium membership.
We're going to have to hit up
with them
HQ
and see if they can give some, because they do that in some ways. They do it. So HQ, if you're listening or watching,
and I know you do,
we could use some to give away. That would be awesome. You may not listen
when I'm on my soapbox, but you do listen.
So yeah, we're going to have to do that for prizes. The first number one most requested number one item from the people that sent in surprised me.
GPSR.
It's like, wow, they
really?
Still
that surprised you?
It did, because in the past years it's dropped more and more down the list, and it's
smartphones aren't what they used to be.
Back on top.
You can't use them in the
woods or heavy areas.
So, that's.
Yeah, so it's smartphones are great, but when
they are great, but
when the arrow doesn't move, it's not working so hot.
Yeah.
So yeah, number one was of the top number one picks this year was GPSR units. Yeah. Excellent. All right. So we're going to go over some of the other items that are
we cannot help with this next one.
Yeah, all of these are just in random order these are all number one picks. So we'll go through some of these. We'll have the entire list on the show notes, but because there's so many, especially when we get into the actual list. All right, here's some of the ones.
We can talk to him, but we can't help with this.
Yeah, this one is that Muggle husband would become a non-Muggle. Sorry. And I've seen it the other way, where the Muggle wife does not want to become a non-Muggle.
Okay, so we'll say spouse.
Right. So the spouse wants to become a geocaching
We can
person.
Talk to him, but we can't promise anything.
No, sorry. Actually got a couple requests for this year. 3D printers.
Really?
Yeah, because you can make geocaches. You can do all sorts of stuff with them.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done
And it doesn't even have to be geocaches. You can do all sorts of stuff that you can make with 3D printers.
Oh, I could have made my head with that.
Well, there you go. Make a bust. So
no, that's not what I was talking about.
Oh,
anyway.
Geocaching 15-year anniversary coin. A lot of people want the stuff from 15 years.
Yeah, that's a big milestone.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Another popular one, a portable charger for my phone.
Things are freaking awesome.
We've got several, and those have saved our butts more than once.
Yep.
Not only geocaching, but when the power goes out.
Yep.
Those are nice to keep your phones going. That black travel bug hoodie from the geocaching.com shop.
Ooh.
Yeah, travel bug hoodie. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. A nice sturdy backpack that I can take all my hiking and geocaching gear in. Always a plus. One that I can sew patches like my GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast patch. Kudos. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. A new swag bag.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Everybody needs one.
Everybody needs a swag bag. And there's all sorts of different types. You got the sling. You got the pouch. I just got a brand new one this year when we were at Going Caching.
I got one from a direct sales friend.
Yeah, I mean, you always need them. It's nice, and man, when you don't have it when you need it, that's when you realize. Coin display. I have no idea about those. Those are something that you're going to just have to figure out on your own.
Really?
Apparently, there's some places that you can go that you can display your geocoins and put them on the wall for others to see.
Like a museum in here.
And it's getting bigger. A new Tools of the Trade pack with all the goodies. I like the extra.
Yeah.
You're going for more than one thing, but that's.
I don't just want the pack. I want all the stuff too.
The full package.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
Why just ask? Ask for it all.
Yeah. Exactly.
Finish the sentence, man.
Do it right.
Yeah.
This one I've actually held in my hand, actually several of them at different points at events. Any of the Mountain 10 geocoins. These are the original ones.
Mountain bike.
Right.
Geocoins.
What did I say? Mountain 10?
Mountain 10.
Yeah, mountain bike.
Mountain
bike geocoins. These are the original ones that were the first to come out in publication. Let's see. A phone holder for my bike. Absolutely.
Yeah. I have a couple of friends who are avid bikers, and so I could probably actually tell you where to get a good one.
Those are plus. Amazon's a great place to check them out. There's other ones that are out there. This is one I like. A large pickup truck to get all those off-road caches, store my gear, and stand on the reach of those not so low hanging tree caches. Gets you that extra 3 or 4 feet to stand on and pick them up.
If I was to have a large pickup truck, I'd be kind of in with the dudes.
Were you? Okay.
Dudes like a girl with a large truck. Not that I need a dude, but you know what I mean.
I was going to say, thanks.
No, I didn't mean that. But
wow, Amy's in a big truck. Yes. Let's see.
It's funny to see all the looks because when I moved one time, I drove
big stomping truck.
Yeah, one of my coworkers had a big, huge diesel truck.
Yes.
And I drove the truck so I could move.
Right.
And it was surprising all of the weird looks I got. I got double takes because I was driving this ginormous diesel truck.
Yeah.
And when I took it back, I was like, dude, you just wouldn't believe all the looks I got. He was like, oh, yeah, I would. It was funny. I was single then, FYI.
There you go. Whew. Anyways, let's see. Personalized path tags for loon trackers. That was the #1 pick. Path tags, it's interesting. I want to see a study done if path tags are starting to wane, because several of the larger events that we've gone to now, the trading area for path tags has kind of gotten smaller and not as much. There were times where I remember years ago going to like Geo Woodstock or what have you. There was an entire room. Geocoins were very, not as vocal in all of them, and path tags were everywhere. Now it's like, So it's interesting how that's going, because I don't want to lose that. We got to keep our shinies, folks. This one, an Old Town Guide 16 wooden canoe. Now that's specific. Yes. Now I would probably say kayaks and canoes in general, but this was one of the picks that were in the top 1. This one, not even geocaching related, but hey, where you go. The classic NES, and they even have the link in here, system from Nintendo, because I love the NES back in the day. So being able to replay 30 classic games is a dream come true. That's, you got to go retro every once in a while.
Yes.
For me, that would have been Atari.
That would have been, yes.
The original Ataris were awesome. My mom and I played Airplane forever. Silly thing with things going across the screen and you shoot them. But hey, that's what you do.
You and your mom.
That was her favorite. Finally, a plane ticket to Brazil to get the ape cache. So yeah, there you go. That's the top 10 from.
Y'all don't forget to vote.
Yes, to go through with that for the ape cache.
Just a thing.
Okay, so now what I did is I took the entire.
Ain't no we in this. I've been doing other stuff.
We're not going to do all these because there's too many. But we'll put the wish list in with the show notes. If you go to GeoSnippits Reboot.com, and you can actually go and see our show notes for all the shows that we do. We'll have the entire collated list. So what we do is we have the headings up on top, and the most popular thing, like I said, was geocoins. And we'll just go over some of these because there was like tons of them. But there was many that were very specific. Some of the ones was the John Stanley mountain bike 15-year-old geocoin.
15-year coin.
Yep. The 2016 Lackey geocoin. Let's see, the geocaching 15-year anniversary coin.
Oh, the going caching TARDIS puzzle geocoin.
Yeah, that one right there.
Yep.
Awesome geocoin.
I may have one that you can't have.
She's a little protective over things like that. I like this shinies. I'd like to have some so that I can figure out what all the fuss is about. I don't know. I don't get it.
Now here's one that here's two that I think is interesting.
Uh-huh.
One that we have that you can't have because he won't give it away.
Oh, heck no.
The Borg Cube.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
GeoCoin
6 different
set.
geocoins
Yep.
turned into the Borg Q. That's right there.
Yep.
So,
and the other is the Flying Guardian Dragon, Ancient Copper.
What a coincidence. I wonder if Coins and Pins might have sent us as one of the prizes that we're going to be giving away in December. Might be one of the Flying Dragon Guardian coins.
Might be.
Very
Maybe.
good. Yeah, I like that.
I can't remember if it's Ancient Copper or not.
We'll have to see which one, but there is one in there.
There is a Flying Guardian Dragon.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So, yeah.
I do remember my mouth flying open when I saw it.
Yes, and did not tell me.
Nope.
I
asked if you wanted me to tell you. You said no.
No.
So don't blame that on me.
Yeah, so that's how that goes. So
and
that might be one of the prizes.
Rainbow Bridge Geocoin. I got to tell you, I would want that too.
Yes. Was it that for Thor?
It's for all my babies.
Okay.
Jasmine.
Okay. Gotcha.
And my Roddy that passed.
Oh, so it's that kind of Rainbow Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking the Rainbow Bridge for Thor.
And Thor, yes.
Yeah. Okay, just saying. All right, let's move on. Again, we got tons more that are in there, but
yeah, we don't have time to do all this.
We got a lot.
Yeah.
Next popular out of all of them was very much so, and these that we're doing right here are actually from the entire list.
Yeah.
Instead of the top 10s. The next most popular was GPSR units.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tons and tons and tons of them. Lots of specifics. The Monteras were there. There were a lot of Garmins that people were looking for in that particular case. Next popular down, believe it or not, was the Cache Crate.
Mm-hmm.
Lots and lots of people requesting either the yearly subscription or a Cache Crate. And yes, that is one of the ones that we're going to be giving away in December. The next one, I actually had to break it down because there were so many different requests were for subscriptions. And it's really cool. It's a short list, so we can go over this. The number one, of course, was the geocaching.com annual membership. Everybody loves those. And the cool thing is all you have to do is if you're a member, all you have to do is go on your profile page. There's a spot in there and gift it to somebody. Yeah. Those are great ways to do that. It's very simple. It takes 2 minutes, and boom, they've got a subscription for a year. Awesome stuff. Here are some of the other subscriptions. Subscription for Cashbox, very cool. Project GC annual membership, very good. If you're into statistics, oh my God, highly, highly recommend Project GC. Go ahead.
A subscription to FTF magazine.
Yep.
Geocaching premium membership.
Yep.
To Geocoin Club, which would be very cool.
Yeah, especially if you might like.
And a Muncie 1-year membership.
And I like how they put it.
Apparently, they are frugal like me.
They said cheap.
And they really enjoy Muncie.
So there you go. Get those memberships out for people.
Dude, I'm cheap too, so I'm with you, man.
A lot of folks. I mean, that's what they said. So I'm just.
Yeah, they said it. They were cheap, so I'm good.
So go for that Munsie's.
I call myself that all the time.
I say frugal.
He says frugal.
Yeah.
I say cheap.
I'm married to her, so
whatever.
All right, path tags were very popular. Personal path tags, Path Cache, which is a way of giving like certificates and that for people to get path tags. Very, very cool. Coin pages for path tags. If you don't want to,
nice. Yeah.
If you want to keep them in books, that's a great way to go. A paid minting of a path tag. The starter kits, I think, are still $100, $99. You get 50 tags, and it's so easy to make. It's ridiculous. So, and if you got questions about how to make a path tag, let us know. We've got shows on how to make path tags and some of the things that you need to do. So just check out GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast in our past history and how to make a path tag. It's all right there. Let's see. Again, personalized path taggers for loon trackers. All right, good stuff. Trackables were very popular and very specific.
The praying mantis would be awesome.
Yeah, the praying mantis trackable in bronze or silver. Trackables would never get lost. That's one of those, and we'd like to have world peace.
Yeah.
So yes, the trackables would never get lost. We would love to have that too.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
We cannot fix that.
No, sorry. That's how it goes. Trackables and proxies to set out in the world. So yeah, there's cool things to go into it. All right, miscellaneous. There are so many things in here. We're just going to keep a couple of them. More time to go geocaching.
Yep.
Yeah.
More space for his displayed geocoin collection.
I'm running out. I'm just saying. Another shadow box to put my found swag in. Love those.
Coin display.
Yep.
Had a puzzle cache book.
Yes. A round path tag board with S-horse design in the center. That's pretty specific.
With a horse design in the center.
Oh, yeah, I guess there was a...
Yeah, that's a
misspell
instead of
with
an
a
S.
horse design in the center.
Yes.
They'd like a path tag board with a horse in it.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
That
Why
would
not
be
make it
kinda
in the
cool.
shape of a horse and just cut to it?
Yeah. A wooden path tag ammo can.
Those are nice.
They are
If you give
nice.
Wooden Nickel a look through on the internet, Wooden Nickel has a ton of these. In fact, I would love to have one. Just saying.
Oh, and I like this one.
Uh-huh.
A new Geo truck, 31 years and 306,000 miles is more than wore out.
Yes, now we're
Good
into
for you, though, man. Keeping that thing going. That's awesome.
We're in tools of the trade, by the way.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
That's what we're into it. So yeah, the whole the whole thing. Go ahead and why don't we just say the whole thing on that
Okay.
one?
This is my kind of description. Golf ball grabber arm thing for getting those shorter tree climber evil caches.
Yep, keep going.
A nice sturdy backpack that I can take all my hiking and geocaching gear in. One that I can sew patches like my GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast patch on.
Yes, we love it too. Thank you for putting those on. We sell those on our website, by the way.
Yeah.
Just saying. Trackable walking stick for those tricky terrains.
That's what I want to.
Big plus. A short friend to set all after the drain tunnel caches that my 6'5" frame can't fit into. That's thinking. And you're mentoring a friend. That's also part of the fun. Free fuel and airline tickets for a year to cache in other countries.
Yeah.
Well, that's a plus.
Now you're thinking.
That's a plus. A great set of tools, long, reachy, grabby thing.
Now you're describing like me.
UV light, great flashlight. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Let's see. In the clothes department, everything from new clothes to t-shirts to...
Aw, LL Bean field coat size medium and tan for my dog buddy.
There you go. Got to think of your dog pets too.
Yes.
They need stuff. Travel. Tons of travel in here. And I thought this was kind of cool. So we'll just kind of go through some of these. Really want a flight to Jersey to see my family, meet my 2 new nephews and 1 niece. Hey, there you go. An all expense paid trip to log an ape cache accompanied by other geocachers for safety.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
For all expense paid trip to go geocaching giga event. Now, this is something I could get into. Arriving at least a day before the event and to get over any jet lag and time afterwards the event for sightseeing. I just say, why don't we just ask for a week and just go right to the thing.
Oh, a trip to Geo Woodstock.
Yep, excellent. It's not so bad for us next year because it's here. Yeah. Week-long cashcation, a caching vacation, large gift card for Geo Gasoline. That's a plus. Let's see, paid accommodations to a mega event in 2017. I'm seeing a theme here.
Yeah.
And plane tickets to anything from the Ape Cache, ticket to Alaska to get that souvenir, ticket to Hawaii to get that souvenir, or to Australia to get that souvenir. I'm just saying. So, yeah, lots of travel.
People want to travel.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, for caches.
Yep.
A lifetime supply of ammo cans to hide geocaches.
Yeah. There you go. I mean, that's tons of stuff. I'll do one more for that one, too. 12 preformed containers. I probably would only hide a couple of these and keep the others to use as replacements. There you go. Somebody's thinking along.
Yeah.
Whoo! So there's that's
a lot.
That's a lot.
That's just a partial list.
That's the partial. We'll have the whole thing again on our show notes at GeoSnippitsReboot.com, and you can check that out on the internet and check the whole list out and print it off and send it off to your loved ones so that they know, X them off or draw arrows and lines, whatever.
Yeah, number them
prior to your right and go from there. It's a good thing to do. All right, good stuff. Well, that's about it, folks. I think that's about it. We hope you enjoyed our holiday list, and we are going to be giving away prizes starting next week through the next couple of weeks till Christmas, and go from there. We hope you enjoyed it. Please come on by. We greatly, greatly appreciate it, and have a good holiday season. I hope for everybody around the world and where they're at and however they celebrate the holidays, we hope it's good and pleasant and wonderful for you. And we'll see you next week on the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast. Have a good one, folks. We'll see you. Bye-bye. Please be sure to join us each and every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time for another episode of the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast, right here on the GeoSnippits website at www.geosnippits.com. The video version of our show is available on YouTube, and the audio version is available on iTunes, Stitcher, Blueberry, the Tech Podcast Network, Google Play, and many of your favorite podcatchers. We love hearing from our viewers and listeners, so please leave your feedback by emailing us at gsreboot@gmail.com. Visit us through our social media sites or contact us via our voicemail line at 919-341-9519 or use our website Send Voicemail tab. GeoSnippits Reboot is a HeadHardHat production and is produced by Amy and Andy Smith. This show is copyright 2015 by Andrew T. Smith. All rights reserved.